Hello everyone, Simthorin here, and welcome back to another speed build. This one is pretty different, pretty special, I guess I could say, since it is the first submitted and completed shell challenge that I have participated in. In the past, before I started the channel, I kind of dabbled in attempting other YouTubers' challenges, but either I didn't have time to complete it or I would just give up. Before this, before I started the channel, I was actually working off a little Mac laptop, and performance-wise, it's not very good. It heats up pretty quick, which is pretty much why I gave up. Here I was trying to figure out what to do with this pillar. I guess I turned it into a pillar, but it was just a random box. If I didn't mention before, this was MsGryphi's pointy shell challenge. But when I pulled out these Star Wars stuff, I thought maybe I can do something industrial. It's not a style I've ever built in before, but for a while I was thinking that, but I quickly changed my mind. The roofing on this was a nightmare, and I'm sure a lot of people, I think I've read some comments, a lot of other simmers who were attempting this build had an issue with their roof. You'll see what I end up doing, but funny story, this build looked really different when I first did it. And it definitely did not look like this. What happened was I had furnished most of this build. It was like a family home. I think it was like 2 bedrooms or something. And it was okay. And then when I was playtesting it, I moved my sim in. And when I moved them back out to playtest another build, I accidentally sold all the furniture. And I almost gave up. I almost said, maybe I just won't even continue with it. But after a couple days, I was like, no, I really want to try this out. So I started over. So instead of actually trying to figure out how to put roofing on this weird shape, I just kind of made my own roof with half walls and flooring. I ended up deleting the ceiling here on this top pointy part and put like what do you call it? A trellis, I think is the term. My architecture terms I don't know any really, so bear with me. But yeah, I thought that was a pretty cool effect. At first I was thinking maybe to do a greenhouse in there. I even tried to put some plants on the top, but I think I ended up getting rid of those as well. But yeah, so far, I have been really enjoying making these videos and even discovering other YouTubers, other simmers, some that I've never seen their channels before. And I've had a lot of fun talking to everybody, looking at everyone's builds, getting lots and lots of new ideas. I have so many ideas, it's endless, and it's exciting, but it's also, what's the word? Not frightening, overwhelming, that's the word. It's kind of overwhelming because I want to do them all. But, I think if I just slowly work at them, I can probably get it going. Here, I'm trying to figure out how I want to landscape. And I know I cut out a lot of the landscaping. I think I cut out a lot of the floor planning too. Because I wanted to keep this video a little under 30 minutes. Mostly because I don't know if I can talk for that long. But here I am. Again, I love the rocks filling up these, kind of giving it more dimension. And I like what I did with this front area. I put this little fountain. I think I put a bench. I even threw in those red rocks for some colors. Every time I pull out these red rocks now, I think about the Philosopher's Stone. And if you guys are new here, I would suggest going to check out that build. It was every room is a Harry Potter character build. And I'm hoping to do another one of those pretty soon. But like I said, I just have so many ideas, and not all of them are Harry Potter related. But I don't know. I'll get there. We got time. Nothing but time, right? But yeah, I cut out a lot of this backyard space too. I actually really like how the backyard came out. It's got a little pool. So I didn't really know what this lot's purpose was going to be. I wanted it to be a family home, but then when I did the floor plan, I cut out most of the floor plan, but it turned out to only be a 1-bedroom, and then at the very end of actually building this, I realized, hey, this could probably just be like a, maybe a honeymoon place, an Airbnb, romantic type thing. So something for a couple to really get away and relax. That's what I really wanted this to feel like, something relaxing. I've tried to make an L shape here, but because I actually used those couches in the last version of this build before I messed everything up, and I made the L shape plus that little fake fire coffee table thing. And actually that was my favorite part of the build from the last one. So I was kind of upset that that part of it got deleted. But overall, I like this one a lot more. And then I even put another fountain out in front of the backyard. And here I'm jumping around again, playing with windows. And now I'm going to start working on the living room. The living room came out really blue, but I actually like it. It actually turned out really cute. It's really simple too. Like, I think I wouldn't mind staying here for a weekend and just to get away from things. And the curtains were giving me some issues on this window because of the slanted walls, I think. But in the end, I think I figured it out. Pretty soon, I think I find, I do stick with that chair. I can tell you that much. And I think I pull out, there it is. There is the start of the blue. I was like, oh, this is such a, I really like that swatch and that color, blue. And yeah, I end up putting a TV, I believe, on that wall. Right now, I'm just trying to figure out the layout. I'm not quite sure what else I have to tell you guys. Except, I really struggled a lot. This build took me a lot of time. I end up pulling out these, I use cabinets for right under the TV. There it goes. But yeah, I actually really liked, I keep tripping over my words, I'm sorry. But I kept with this brown and blue color scheme, I guess, kind of throughout the entire build. I also didn't clutter it up too much. And at first, my plan was to just get all the basics for all the rooms done, and then I would go back and clutter. But when I decided that this could be a great vacation spot, getaway retreat, I decided it's probably best not to clutter it up with anything personal. And then I'm struggling trying to figure out what to do with this weird corner. In the end, I kind of block it off with a wall and make it like a water fountain, or like basically a built-in fountain, since I had fountains outside. I was really struggling with the kitchen. There was a lot of things I was struggling with, but this wall in the middle here, we could not touch that wall. Griffey made that very clear to us in her video. But I think that's where the bathroom and the bedroom end up being. Oh, I made this, so ever since, I'm gonna promote that Harry Potter video again. That was my first time making a kind of walk-in, walk-up, not even a walk-up, but I kind of made my own little shower unit. So, and this one, when I made it, it reminded me of what I would really like to have as a shower, with all those different shower heads, kind of a rainfall shower. Here, I really like how this little office nook came out. I figured if you're on a weekend retreat or something, you probably wouldn't want to do any work anyway, because that's the whole point. But maybe you're going online or checking, maybe you have to check email, or you want to play games, maybe write, whatever your sim would like to do on their little retreat. Because, Sims tend to always go to the computers anyway and start playing games. So it's there if you want it. If not, you can delete it and you can use laptops. Here I am finally working on this kitchen, trying to figure out the layout. I think, yep, here is when I start thinking, oh, I can just cut this corner off and be done with it, place some windows. I even tried to do a pool, but I didn't like that. I tried to stack some fish tanks in there to kind of make it look like one big fish tank. Sorry, my cat came to say hello. Hello, Blackjack. Here I'm trying to figure out the fish tank thing, but ultimately I ended up going with one of those fountain pieces that emit jets of water. And then in live mode it looks kind of cool. But anyway, this kitchen, it was a doozy. But I do like how it came out. I guess it makes sense. Your Sims probably don't need too much in a kitchen if you're on a retreat. You might want to cook a little bit, but whenever I'm on vacation, I usually buy out. I kept jumping up here because every time I got frustrated, I moved over to something else. I was trying to make these plants work, but I don't know. Maybe you guys feel differently, but I did not like seeing the plants. And I was like, maybe I can fit a glass roof up here, but yeah, nope, I gave up on that real quick too. But I didn't like that when I went down a level that I could still see the plants floating. I don't know, it bothered me. But here I am, I decided to put some accent walls, and I really like these, it's a brick or tile, but I think it's from University. Then in that corner back there, I skipped it. And I'm going to put a big door there too, but it's just a little laundry nook. That's why I kind of skipped it, because I didn't think it was important or exciting at all. But here, I wanted this really cool feature to be able to look into the kitchen from the living room, or into the living room from the kitchen. I was trying to play with that new update we got where we can just stack windows. I think I end up using windows from Spade. Not sure. But here I kind of put some shelving units to match the lines on the window in case maybe your Sims want to put something up there. And I was thinking of cluttering that up too, but later I just gave up. And then I wanted this to be a pretty focal point, and used the pops of blue. So when I first before I thought of this as a vacation retreat, I did want that second story to be a greenhouse. And I thought maybe this would be a sim who just loves plants and they're a gardener. But I can't wait to show you guys what the top floor looks like, because I think it would be such a cool place to hang out with your significant other, especially being away from home. And I was really struggling finding a table here. I thought maybe the blue, but I thought maybe too much blue. And I think I move on to this laundry room. I end up just using the same same door that leads out to the backyard because I didn't want the laundry to be all out there in the open like that either. But there were a lot of weird nooks and crannies in this shell, and you kind of just have to try to make it work somehow in some way. But yeah, I'm all over the place in this build. Like, watching it back, I'm like, will you finish one room? One section? Stop jumping all around. And I'm trying to get better with my camera movements and trying to think of, while I'm building, trying to think of you guys watching it. And I hope it's getting better. It looks like sometimes it looks okay. But yeah, I ended up really liking these little flower pieces I put on the wall. I didn't realize there were mirrors behind these boxes too. So that was the deciding factor of actually using that. I used this accent wall, I think, in almost every room, which makes sense if it's a vacation retreat home. I think having that consistency throughout really, it just makes sense. And yeah, I forgot a hood, so I was putting that in here. I was trying to find some lighting and a little bit, like, the paper towels and the drying rack is there, but for the most part, there's not too much clutter going on. I barely did anything with this little hallway. It's more so just a box. I probably didn't even need it, because it just leads to one room, so, but it's alright. It broke up the space a little bit. Now I'm working on this bathroom. I struggled with the layout in this one as well. I was like, because there are a lot of windows, and for a bathroom to have a lot of windows, especially on the first floor, I was really thinking about privacy. But maybe I could have put more trees out there or something. I don't know. Maybe this wasn't the best lot for this build. But I actually really like the idea of a bathroom with lots of windows. Just so that you can get all that natural light in. And then, yeah, I had to put a standing mirror in this bathroom instead of one up on the wall because of all those windows. I don't even think I put curtains up in the bathroom. I might have thought about it. I did, I was worried about these bathroom cabinets being in the way of your sim going to the toilet, but I did play test that. I think that was the only thing I was worried about besides something that goes upstairs, but I'll point that out later too. I put down this meditation stool in the bathroom. It might be a weird place for it, but I thought maybe it was just a step stool or something. Here I'm starting to think about putting privacy hedges up, but I think I get rid of that and I do it more along the border here. And then in that back corner leading from the pool area, I put that gate. Then I did some more landscaping. And then I put a yoga mat and another one. Did I leave the... I did this bench, but I think I got rid of it for the meditation stool. I think so. We'll see in a second. Here's the yoga mat. But I thought this would be a cool outdoor area to just, you know, you're on vacation, you're on a weekend retreat, you have a lazy morning, you roll out of bed, maybe, you know, and maybe it's nice outside, so you just go out and enjoy the sunshine, do some yoga, maybe meditate, and maybe do it with your significant other. Here, I'm trying to make a better, I can't find words, headrest, I believe. I think that's what I'd call it. I think I end up getting rid of them. I use these things from Cats and Dogs. I actually think that turned out really cute. Do I put any clutter up there? I might have. Maybe a tissue box. Of course, I'm sticking again with the pops of blue. And I think the bathroom, or not the bathroom, the bedroom is probably the bluest room in here. I put some books up here for your nighttime reading needs. And the little statues. But yeah, anyway, I think... So I will be publishing this video, or posting this video, Monday. So today, as I'm doing the voiceover, it is Saturday, so you guys will see this in 2 days from now, but I think MsGryphi will be checking out all the submissions, or some of the submissions, on Sunday. And I think she is doing that live. But I'm sure she will be posting a video of all those as well. And I don't know. I don't have any... I don't really care if I get selected. I mostly like watching to see what everyone else has done. And... I mean, that's about it. Here I'm trying, I didn't have room for a sitting section, and I was like, I should probably put a functioning hamper in here. I guess it's a pretty small bedroom, but again, I don't think I needed too much clutter, because it's a vacation place, so it's just everything you might need to have. Here I jump back over to the living room. I pulled out that remote from Debug. This is about the time where I was starting to think I needed clutter. And I finally came back to this piece in the living room. What did I end up doing? Did I leave those 2 plants? I think so. There we go. Yeah, it's just more plants, more greenery. And I just realized those flowers changed colors after I saved. But the yellow works too. Here is our upstairs area, finally. I went back with this little seating area, and I think I ended up putting a grill up on that landing. First I did the chess table, but after I worked on the inside, I got a better idea of what to do with this space. So yeah, here I was still going with the green room idea. I was like, beehives, flower arranging table. But then I found the hot tub, and things kind of changed. So now this is a place where you and your significant other can come and have a romantic evening. Make some yummy food on a grill. I end up putting a little small dining area in here and a bar. You can have drinks, good food. Oh, I should have put a radio in here, or a stereo for some music, but if you play in this, you can easily add that if you wish. I know sometimes Sims can be pretty annoying with the radios in game, but just like with the laptops, right? Yeah, and here I thought putting a grill inside would have been kind of silly, because you need need someplace to chop. So I ended up using these base game counters. I guess you still don't have place to chop because I put that drinking thing on there. But you can get rid of that too, the drinking tray. But yeah, I think we are just about done here, getting this little nice romantic seating area by the windows. If you haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe and ring that bell for notifications for the next video. Leave a like, leave a comment down below. Did you participate in this challenge? If so, go ahead and link it to the gallery, or if you have a speed build up, link that too. I would love, 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 love to see it. Anyway, we're going to be heading over into screenshots after I get rid of this chess table. I hope you guys did enjoy. Until next time, happy simming.